Welcome back to CoachesAid.com. We want to apologize for the technical difficulties. Had nothing to do with our broadcast. The generators in the surrounding fields just ran out of gas, and they were able to get that fixed. It's now 6-4 Latvia as the second half's coming to a conclusion. To recap, Latvia put up 2 consecutive goals to bring it to 6-4. And we will go to break. There will be a 10-minute halftime as the power is now up and running. And we'll take a quick break on CoachesAid.com, and we'll be right back, powered up in all. Great goal there by Latvia, moving right down the field, finding the open guy right in front of the net, and beats the goaltender no problem. Hong Kong's got to battle back as they've come out flat to start this second half. Once again, won by Latvia. Hong Kong back on their heels. Driving centering pass, can't connect. And Latvia will reset. Sapenko with it. Gets a screen. Sapenko looking for a cutter, looking for a cross. Backs it down, shoots it wide left. Hong Kong's goalie's been tested early in the second half. They'll dump it in now behind the net. Centering pass, good pass, got an open shot, misses just wide right. Great pass to set up that shot. Just wasn't able to find net. Wraparound opportunity, hits his knees. And they're going to give him the goal. Hong Kong sideline wanted offsides. .42 on the goal for Latvia. That's Eli Lasada. And the lead is now up to 9-4. Latvia sideline loving every minute of this start of the second half. As the faceoff is now set, Latvia keeping the intensity up. And Hong Kong looking to win a faceoff. They finally do. Over midfield, ball hops in the air. Latvia pressuring every Hong Kong attackman. And the goalie will lob it over as they'll try to clear. Good passing, good movement here by Latvia. Staubenieks now with it. He'll dump it in the corner. Back to the point man, over the wing. Driving left side, shot wide. If you're Latvia's head coach, you've got to like the way his players have come out to start this second half. They've kept Hong Kong on their toes as they lead. Deep shot, good save there by the Hong Kong goalie. Not the best shot opportunity there for Latvia, but they keep the pressure up on Hong Kong. Swim move, inside shot. That one goes off the post. Post can be a goalie's best friend. Cross pass. Look at spins. Good pressure there by Hong Kong, forcing the bad shot. We're 5.5 minutes into the second half. Latvia leads 9-4. as they'll dump it in. Shot is up. Hong Kong's goalie finally gets a break. It's going to be a short break as here comes Latvia. And Latvia gets another goal, adding to their lead. It's now 10-4. 6 unanswered goals now for Latvia. Hong Kong just hasn't had an answer for their offensive attack. The Hong Kong sideline just needs to wake up. Not seeing a lot of emotion out of them. Goal goes to number 25, Edgaras Permalis. Correction, they're going to give that last goal to Lasada. Lasada leading the way for Latvia. He and his brother, leaders of this team. Latvia now trying to clear. The goalie comes out. As they'll slowly take it up, leading by 6. Looking for help, finally finds somebody. It's Spralgus. Latvia really taking their time. Goalie just can't find anybody to pass to. Somebody's got to get open. As whistles are going to blow. That's going to be a turnover for Latvia. Hong Kong looking for some light. During halftime, Hong Kong's coach spreads. He needs movement and he needs to see more intensity. Backing down, crossing pass. And that one's going to fly out of bounds. Hong Kong has to do a better possession, making precise passes and keeping possession and giving some rest to their defense. Latvia looking to clear. Taking their time now is Tatras. Tatras cuts right. Looking centering pass, gets it to deflect, somehow finds the net. It's going to be number 47, Artus Krostins. And after that goal, Hong Kong's going to want to talk things over as they've given up 7 unanswered goals. It's now 11-4 with 11 minutes to play in the third quarter. We'll pick it up after the break here on CoachesAid.com. Welcome back to CoachesAid.com. I'm Luke Snyder here at Dick's Sporting Goods Complex in Commerce City, Colorado. Weather holding up so far for us today, as it's 11-4, and it's been all Latvia. Hong Kong now will take over on the attack. Pressure continues to push out Hong Kong. The staple of Latvia has been their defense, as they've been physical all game long. They'll slowly back things now into the wing. Witch looking for somebody. He'll drive it himself. Working behind the net, looking for the backdoor cut. Flag is thrown. And it's going to go against Latvia. It's going to be a slashing call. It's going to go into number 12, excuse me. That's against Gutsmanis. Another flag is going to be thrown, and Latvia is going to have too many men on the field. Clock is stopped at 9:40. Latvia can't figure out how many guys they need on the field. Number 17 will now come to the box. That's David Salter. And Hong Kong's got to capitalize on this opportunity, up 2 guys. Driving ball goes wide outside. Good hustle by Latvia, and they'll maintain possession. First penalty is over now. As Hong Kong's still up 1 man. Hong Kong will take it into the corner now, trying to clear. Hong Kong will work things up now towards midfield. Good stick work there by the Latvian midfielders. He's got speed, looking to take it himself. And they're going to give another goal over to Latvia. The onslaught continues as that's 8 unanswered. They're going to give the goal to number 47, Arthur Crosteens. Hong Kong just with no momentum, as nothing has gone their way since midway through the first quarter. Face-off now set. Both teams fighting for it. Whistle's blown. And there's going to be a violation on Hong Kong. Hong Kong continues to be back on their heels. They'll work it around the wing. As Permalis will try and go to work. Kuslev looking to shoot. Looking for help, finally dumps it off. As they're now trying to look for the cross. And they're going to turn it over. Hong Kong's going. They've got speed ahead and space to work with. Good move now. Opportunity for a goal. Look, he's going to take it himself. Drops it down. Hit hard. Here comes the help. Looking shot. Up and wide left. Just bounced wide. It's going to stay Hong Kong ball. Hong Kong looking for some life on offense. Trailing by 8. Attackers need to cut through. And out of bounds. Hong Kong keeps possession. Hong Kong finally giving their defenseman and goalie some rest. After Latvia's been on the attack, it gets a goal finally. As flags were thrown, as the refs will sort this one out, and that cuts the lead to 7. Number 9 on the goal for Hong Kong, that's Matthew Silverio. The penalty was slashing, as he'll still have to sit in the penalty box. Penalty on number 10, Jurgis Pucka. It'll be a 1-minute penalty. We'll see if that goal will spark something for Hong Kong. Whistle's blown. As they'll get possession of Latvia, Hong Kong's head coach doesn't like it. Hong Kong picking up the pressure. They're starting to press a little more. Lasada with it now. He's been huge so far. Lasada with the cross pass. And they'll slowly reset. Latvia had 8 unanswered goals. Hong Kong was finally able to put an end to it. But Hong Kong is back on their heels as the Latvia penalty comes to an end. Lasada being double teamed now. He'll get rid of it. Centering pass can't handle. Ground ball still loose, picked up by the Diepelman. Hong Kong will work things now behind the net, far corner. Whistle blown as a Hong Kong attackman fell. And Latvia will take over after the turnover. Whistle blown as the ref will toss his flag. They're going to call an unsportsmanlike conduct on Hong Kong. It's going to go against number 9, Matthew Suverio. Unsure what he did, but he'll have to go to the penalty box. Less than 2:30 to go in the third quarter. Latvia back on the attempt. Lasada rips one, but it's deflected, but somehow able to maintain possession behind the net. Lasada lets another one go. Good save. Lasada, the best shooter on the team, and showing you why with that power. Hong Kong trying to clear. 20 seconds left in the penalty. Whistle blown. Hong Kong will maintain and keep possession. Hong Kong will hold on as the penalty comes to an end. Penalty now comes to an end. Driving right shot, gets it to go 5-hole. And Hong Kong starting to make a comeback here as that's 2 unanswered. Goal's going to go to number 20, Jay Witch. Jay Witch coming to the bench now trying to root on his team and put some fire back behind this Hong Kong squad. A little breezy here in Commerce City as the wind picks up a little bit. Ball pops in the air, and Hong Kong gets hit hard as he falls to the ground. That's Lasada on the hit. Lasada's got the size.
10 seconds.
Hong Kong now with a chance to break. Like shot, whistle blown. The goal is good. But there was a whistle blown. We'll see if the quarter ended. They're going to wave the goal off, as he didn't get the shot off before the quarter ended. So we'll leave it at 12-6 after 3 with 20 minutes to play here on CoachesAid.com. Welcome back to CoachesAid.com. We've got Hong Kong and Latvia heading into the fourth quarter. Latvia leading 12-6. Hong Kong, it looked to have scored right before the end of the quarter. Just couldn't get the shot off in time. Face-off is now set. Let's see how Hong Kong comes out to start this fourth. Wins the face-off clean, but the ball pops up. Somehow able to maintain it is Hong Kong. But now as whistles fly, we'll have a flag. Penalty's going to be on Latvia, number 21. That's Glebs Sapenko. Latvia's made themselves comfortable so far in this game in the penalty box, as that's just kind of the style that they have played. Cross pass takes a shot to the head, and that's going to draw a flag. Latvia just can't maintain their composure, as that's going to go against number 10, Hergis Puka. Hong Kong's had their opportunities on these power plays. Let's see if they can capitalize here with 2 Latvia players in the box. It's going to be a slashing penalty. Hong Kong now on the advantage. Let's go with a shot. As Latvia will try and hold on as long as possible as the goalie dangerously out of his box. 2 Hong Kong guys going after it, but whistle's blown. More flags. We'll see what the flag is. Every ref threw a flag. It's going to go against Hong Kong, number 9, with a push. And Latvia is also going to get another penalty for unsportsmanlike conduct. That's number 82. Just a sloppy start to this fourth quarter, as we've already seen 4 penalties. 1 Latvia penalty comes to an end. Latvia still has a minute left on their penalty. And Silverio for Hong Kong is in for 20 more seconds. And Hong Kong gets a goal, making Latvia pay, as that's now 4 unanswered goals. And this game's starting to get more interesting after it looked like Latvia was running away with it. Confusion still on the sideline. Face-off set to begin as the Hong Kong comeback continues. Hong Kong has done a nice job on the face-offs recently. Reason they're leading this comeback. Both teams back to full strength, as they'll run it down the right sideline. Backing the defender down, making his presence known. Look, shot can't get it to connect, as there were 4 Latvia defensemen all around the goal. Hong Kong now working behind the net. Looking shot, 5-hole. Beats the goalie. And Hong Kong continuing to make this comeback run. The once Latvia bench that was full of excitement and intensity starting to turn into a little worry as here comes Hong Kong. Here comes the face-off. Hong Kong's been effective recently on the face-off. Scooped out as he hits the ground. Hard hit. And Latvia wins the face-off, and here they come with speed. Deep shot, wide left. Hong Kong now trails by 4. Hong Kong bench wants interference as a flag is thrown. Latvia backing down his defender, shoots and scores. That's number 55, Christopher Zarins. As the flag will be waved off as it was going to be against Hong Kong. And finally, after 4 unanswered goals, Latvia strikes again. We're here in the 4th quarter at Dick's Sporting Goods Complex. We had a close game early on in the 1st quarter, and then Latvia went on a run. Later matched by Hong Kong. Lasada's been a huge presence so far for Latvia. They'll dump it down, centering pass, scores again. And that's 2 in a row, 2 quick goals for Latvia. Number 92 on the goal, Gert Spragus. Assisted by number 18, Gaddis Zeps. Any momentum Hong Kong seemed to be gaining after their run seems to be coming to an end, as that's 2 quick goals for Latvia. Hong Kong bench trying to rally the troops. As we have 13 minutes to go in this one. Latvia will win this faceoff and work along the right sideline. High pass behind the net. Hong Kong wants offsides, not going to get it. Shot and scored again. Great move. Deep to the defender, beats the goalie right side. Goal's going to go for number 42, Eli Lasada, brother of Riley Lasada, and both guys have been leading the way so far today. Hong Kong fans trying to rally behind their team, trailing by 7. We've seen 3 unanswered goals from Latvia. 2 Hong Kong midfielders take the ground. Latvia's got another scoring opportunity. Continue to work it down low behind the net. Look, shot in front. Near goal. That was number 55 for Latvia, Christopher Zarins. As the wind starts to pick up here in Commerce City. Whistle blown. We've seen some severe weather these past couple days, as games have had to be delayed. Yesterday was code black, and that just doesn't sound good. Hong Kong hit hard on the sideline. That's Lasada, and he's going to get a flag. Lasada probably the biggest guy out here. using his size, but that's going to cost him. Correction, that penalty is going to go to Mix Stabuniks. And Hong Kong will take over now on the attack. They'll work it around the perimeter now, left wing. Good movement here by Hong Kong. Long shot, deflected. And good defense here by Latvia. Penalty coming to an end for Latvia as they'll hold on as they wait to be back to full strength. Goalie now out of his goal. Dangerous position. Penalty now over. They've got room to work with now along the right sideline. Good defense by Hong Kong forcing that turnover. Hard hit on the sideline. We heard that one. That was one of the hardest hits we've seen today. Lasada making his will known and just laying the guy out right in front of us. Good defensive stand by Hong Kong. Lasada fighting back as the physicality is picked up. Lasada now with it. Able to keep it alive. Hong Kong is on their heels. You gotta wonder if the physicality of Latvia is just wearing down on this Hong Kong team. That's just how Latvia plays. They're a physical team, and they just live with the penalties. Working around the net. Crossing pass, spin move, scoops it back out. Hong Kong needs to get the ball back. Skip pass. Here comes Lasada. Lasada's got a laser shot. Tries to get it to go. Good save there by the goalie. Hong Kong looking to clear now, faced with some good pressure by Latvia. Able to shake two defenders, but did he step out of bounds? They're going to say he did. Latvia doing a good job of maintaining possession as they have the clock on their side as they lead by 7 with 7 minutes left in this fourth quarter. Crossing pass now, thinks about shooting. They're going to back it out to the point man. Gaining ground, shot left side's wide. He wanted to go to his strong side, but was forced left. That's going to cause the bad shot. Shot ripped up and wide, top shelf. And you can just kind of sense that just feels like a dagger. As Hong Kong is in shock in this consolation game. Winner goes on to play Wales. Latvia just come out and shown that they're the more dominant team. Both physically, they've been able to get under and put pressure on this Hong Kong defense. It's just been too much for them as frustration continues to mount. flag was thrown. It's no surprise it's going to go against Latvia. That's number 19, Casper Veeps. Latvia's made it home in the penalty box today, but it hasn't mattered in the scoreboard. Good pass. Open shot now, doesn't shoot it. Finally does. Beats the goalie 5-hole. It's now 17-8. Hong Kong was able early in the third quarter to go on a run and scored 4 unanswered. But since then, it's been all Latvia, as they have now 5 unanswered goals. Penalties still going on, but soon to end. Short-handed goal there by Latvia. Hong Kong now on the attack. They'll work it up top. Trying to drive, takes himself and scores. Good goal there by Hong Kong. With good individual effort by number 20. That's Jay Witch. Jay Witch has been some of the bright spots and the main reason that they have 9 goals. Under 4 minutes to go in this one. Still fighting for the face-off. No one can get it. Finally pops out. Interesting strategy there to go for the pole, and it works out for Latvia. Latvia now can just take their time as they walk away with this one. Cross pass now. Lasada lets one go from deep and gets the bounce. Easy goal. Didn't even hit that one or throw that one that hard, but it's able to find the net. Goal goes to number 13, Ronald Zamanis. Latvia's offensive presence has been known, and they've been on the attack most of this game and able to generate a lot of good scoring opportunities. Still fighting for it, a little pushing and shoving going on. Hard hit by Hong Kong. Ground ball still loose. And finally Hong Kong comes up with it. That's Witch. But they're going to turn it over. And Latvia's out and running down the right sideline. 2:30 to go. Nearly out of bounds. Good job keeping it in. They'll work things down in the far corner. High pass backing down the defense. Under 2 minutes to play in this game. Latvia's going to run away with this one as they lead 18-9. Let's see if Hong Kong can get on a late surge and get a few courtesy goals. Lasada now with it. There's going to be a timeout called as the Hong Kong defenders were letting their frustration be known as they were all over Lasada. And Lativa's going to call a timeout. We'll be right back here on CoachesAid.com. Welcome back to CoachesAid.com as this one comes to a conclusion. I'd like to thank our producer Jamie and cameraman Vince. helping making coach's aid possible. Lasada, he's the leading goal scorer now for Latvia. Minute 15, and Latvia will just take their time. Latvia will go on to play Wales. Good swim move there, as there's less than a minute to go. Hong Kong with a little pressure here, knowing that this game is about to end. Don't want these stupid penalties. It was a physical game, as Latvia was the one that was dominant. Latvia's story went to the penalty box quite a few times, as that's their style, but they live with it and still able to come away with the win. As they go for a trick move and gets it to go through his legs. As that's just salt to the wound now for Hong Kong. A little bit of an unnecessary final goal, but a nice highlight reel move there. Latvia continues to celebrate. Not much Hong Kong can do about it. "17 seconds to go." As they will reset and start the face-off over. Clock stopped once again. They'll give possession to Hong Kong. And we'll see if Hong Kong can add one more goal before this one ends. 10 seconds to go.
9, 8, 7, 6,
It looks like they're just going to hold on to this one,
3, 2,
as a fight's starting to break out here near midfield. As we got a fight starting to break out as both teams start to bicker and shove. Not something you want to see as the game ends. Coach is not happy with his team. Just unsportsmanlike play there by Latvia. Unacceptable. Hong Kong was just going to hold on to the ball. And there's 2 seconds left. We'll see what the refs decide. With just 2 seconds left, we'll see if they just end this one. Latvia with a little unsportsmanlike play to end this game. Hong Kong may have instigated it, though. We're just speculating.
There's usually 2 guilty parties. They've been going back and forth all game long. Fight never gets started by one guy.
We want to thank you here for joining us here at coachesaid.com. We're your home for all games, World Lacrosse Championships here in Commerce City, Colorado. Latvia will play Wales. Latvia will advance to 4-2. Hong Kong will drop to 3-3. The ref will now give away the penalties. They're going to give out multiple penalties. One penalty will go against Hong Kong and 2 for Latvia. But we just have 2 seconds left, so the penalties aren't going to matter. This will be the last game on our field today, with games going on later tonight on the bigger fields. And that'll do it. Final score, 19-9. Latvia able to do whatever they want and come away with this win. Thanks again for joining us here on CoachesAid.com. We'll see you guys again next time.